Welcome to week 35 of 52 of Stock Roulette, where I invest around $50 a week randomly into one stock. I just load this week's top 10 pick into pickrandom.com and give it a spin. And then we talk about why I made my list for that week. The point of this game is to see if we can beat the average 8 to 10% annual return. And most of the companies that I look at are in the future thinking businesses within the innovation space and in many of these spaces. It's been a pretty rough year for innovation in tech. This is primarily due to inflation fears, supply chain issues, chip shortages, and when companies have a low price to earnings ratio, there are much higher risks when the markets are volatile. But I invest long term, and the rate that some of these companies have been growing with their unique innovation has just been astronomical. The meme, crypto, and NFT craze is back last week. For now anyway. There's been a lot of many interesting things going on in the markets these days. As the overall markets are hitting all-time highs, the tech and growth space has yet to make that comeback. And if you guys want to see the last 34 weeks for quick DD videos, I'll put a card above for those. Alright, let's give it a spin for week 35. Yeah, kids in the background. Fun. CPOP. This week's pick is Pop Culture Group, ticker CPOP. Okay, this is probably one of my more controversial picks. Let me explain. Pop Culture has been around since 2007. It is a Chinese company, and it recently went public on June 30th. They are a hip-hop culture company that aims to promote hip-hop culture and its values of love, peace, unity, respect, and having fun, and to promote the culture exchange and respect to hip-hop between the United States and China. The company hosts entertainment events, it operates hip-hop related online programs, and provides event planning and execution services and marketing services to corporate clients. They own an extensive portfolio of intellectual property rights related to hip-hop events, including stage play, 3 dance competitions or events, 2 culture and musical festivals, and 2 promotional parties that feature live hip-hop performances in karaoke bars and amusement parks to promote hip-hop culture. And they cooperate with music companies and artists to host various concerts all over China. And starting from March of 2020, Pop Culture has been developing and operating hip-hop related online programs as well. Their concerts and hip-hop events generate an aggregate audience of about 122,000 and 128,000 during the fiscal year of 2019 and 2020. Their online hip-hop program generates over 100 million views between March of 2020 and June 30th of 2020. So what intrigued me about this company is the amount of interest it received from its IPO. It went nuts. The company IPOed for $12.26 a share on June 30th, and it ran up to $78 a share by July 1st. Just nuts. And since it has basically tanked with all the China FUD, it just keeps on dipping and dropping, and it's basically at the lowest level near the $4 mark, which is nearly 70% less than its IPO price. Their average trade volume was around 3 million, and lately it's been about a fourth of that, with no big money flowing its way. And it's been pretty calm, so I figured it may be a good time to take a look and gamble maybe $50 into it and hope for a squeeze. And I'm thinking it's going to move as events in general start pushing again and as COVID subsides a little bit more. There are no analysts that are covering this stock yet, and this company is pretty small. Their revenues are even pretty small. It just takes one big thing to happen in the PR that could cause this thing to explode. I rarely focus on stocks to swing trade or look at short term. This could be a good candidate to track for big spikes. Clearly it had one in the beginning of July. So this is probably the first stock I must admit isn't necessarily going to be a long-term trade. It could turn out to be one depending on what happens. But in the meantime, we'll throw $50 in and keep an eye on it and see what happens. All right, let's go make a quick purchase. Okay, let's hop in here and make a quick purchase. Currently trading for $3.94. Okay, we're going to buy 13 shares at market price of $51.22. There you go, we're all set. Alright guys, please remember, I'm not a financial advisor. Make sure you do your own research before you invest in any kind of stocks. And like in all my videos, I wear my custom designer dress shirts. This is my primary business. They're American-made, high-end designer dress shirts. This one actually glows in the dark. And if you guys don't trade yet, Robinhood and Webull are pretty good options. They're both safe, secure, and free. If you guys throw $100 into Webull with the links below, we both get 2 free stocks. Hope you guys found some value in this video. Do me a favor and hit the like button for the YouTube algorithm. Consider subscribing to the channel, and make sure you hit that notification bell. We've got one stock video that comes out every Monday for all 52 weeks this year. Thanks, guys.